Hello, how is everybody today? Lumus here from Failing at Gaming. Thought we'd play some more Golden Axe. We had that big Golden Axe evening the other day, but the only one we actually managed to finish was the first one, so I thought we'd have another go at the second. Gotta beat them all, right? You know, I think I've beaten the second one before. I don't think I've ever beaten the third one, so you know. Let's see if we can get them all on stream someday. How is everybody today? You all good? If you're chilling in chat, take note that I've just started a new poll. I think we're probably going to finish Pokemon Silver Type Lock next Tuesday. So starting a bit of a vote on what the next game's going to be. Do we move on to the next Pokemon challenge, or do you want to mix it up a bit? Side Mirrors Pirates? That's not how you spell Sid. Oh. Anyway, yeah, you guys know what a type lock is by now. Pokemon Sapphire is just the next step in that journey. Sid Meier's Pirates is a weird, silly pirate simulator game. We'll just be doing like a casual playthrough of that. There's a lot of weird challenge runs I'd like to do in that game, but I'd like to play through it just kind of a regular run on stream first, because I think that could be fun. And then Yume Nikki? I don't know much about that, except that Burzum told me it would be a great game to stream blind. Hopefully I'm not going to get myself into too much trouble if you vote for that. But you know, I'm usually happy to take requests. I thought I'd chuck that on there. Apparently it's an RPG, so it'd fit in with the kind of Pokemon stuff we've been doing so far. But hey, it's up to you guys. What do you want to see? You were just going to make a joke about that? How are you doing today, Noelon? You good? Magic. Special or normal? I didn't notice this before. Is special where you get to charge it up? What did we play on last time? Was it easy or normal? I feel it would have finished it on easy, but then again, I don't know if you get to play the full game on easy or not. I mean, it doesn't say like practice mode or anything. Let's try it on easy and see where we end up. You're alright? Good to hear. I'm doing okay. Work's been a bit... not been quite right lately, but you know, getting through it. Home now, anyway. Are we playing Tyrus? We usually play Tyrus. Get that dragon power. I don't think we actually played Tyrus last time, did we? We picked a different character for each game. I think we're probably Gilius? Okay. There we go. Attack of the Aerobics Instructor. I mean, in Streets of Rage that kind of happens. Blaze Fielding, one of the... well, she's in all of the games. In the first game, she's a police officer. But most of the heroes leave the police force after the first game and go off to do different things. She apparently teaches a mixture of aerobics and self-defense. Is her chosen career. These are the hardest enemies to kill. So fast. Hey man, party hard last night? You know, I don't think I defense aerobics. Yeah, works for me. I mean, I guess it still focuses on her martial arts specialty, so it's not too cheesy that the female character goes off to become an aerobics instructor, but... Right, it's the third one where I get the ludicrously long jumps, isn't it? And the third one, when you do flying kicks, they just go way too far. Oh yeah, I forgot we get the spinny raptors in this one. Bust a move! Jesters, take them down! Have I played any of the Streets of Rage games on stream? I feel like I haven't. Oh, did I play the first one once? I feel like I played the first one once, and I died embarrassingly early. I don't think I've touched them since. I should really go play those, because they're some of my favourite games. Oh, there it goes. We definitely did it on the YouTube channel when I co-oped with Diz, and we, you know, wasn't as easy as I remembered. I think I got like a negative association in my head, because I used to play all the Streets of Rage games on like Mania mode, and then I tried it and I couldn't beat it on normal mode, and I was like, what has happened? Fire Skulls! Which game is Mayor Hagar? Because there's that. That's Final Fight? Maybe I'll dig up a copy of that for next week. Nerds! After the battle in the ravaged village, we decided to go home. He's a mayor who fights people. As all good mayors do. Alright. We'll do Final Fight next week. Maybe I could acquire a copy on the break. We could have a beat-em-up evening. Golden Axe, Final Fight. There's probably more Double Dragon games. I don't know why they keep making them, but they do. We finished Double Dragon 2, right? Double Dragon 2 is one where we fought like our own ghost at the end for reasons that aren't clear to us. Possibly because we've not read the manual, but I like to believe that it's incomprehensible even if you have. Is that an ooh for beat 'em up evening? And then yes for we did the second Double Dragon. Or is that an ooh for the second Double Dragon and an yes for beat 'em up evening? Your level of enthusiasm is important here. I already had plans. Yeah, that's it. Okay, beat 'em up evening it is. Sounds good. Oop. Dang it, the old man got away. But death will stalk him everywhere. Oop. When you get to my age, you see death all around you. Ah! Death! Oh yeah, we have a Discord now. Go check out the Discord, I'm desperately lonely. Also, it makes Norell unhappy. He's got one more link to spam. That's Maggie. Ah, death! Whoop. Snails this time. Freaking wizard snails thinking they can sneak in here and... Stop it. Headless Knight. Blemier, maybe? One of the guys with the faces in their stomachs? Destroyed the ancient ruins. Future historians will despise us, but we do not regret what we've done. The heads and stomach people at least sound cooler than the people with one giant foot. I feel like the one giant foot people don't have a lot going for them. I mean, do they just kind of hop from place to place? Whoop. This is getting out of hand. Now there is two of them. Never mind. There was way more thought went into the Blemier than you ever realized. The monopods are lame. Dude, no! You can't tell the people who've got one less leg than us that they're lame. That's ableist. They do use their foot as a parasol? Okay. At least there's, I guess there's some practicality to that. Yeah, just keep... What? No! I didn't mean to dash there. As I was edging forward to try and lure more people down the cliff, I fell down the cliff myself. Cursed by my own hubris! That skeleton's gonna get back up. Whoop! Thought that was gonna happen again. I was trying to inspect the skeleton. Some skeletons get up and some don't, but that one feels like a get-up skeleton to me. Oh hey, check it out! Check out down there under the bridge. That's quite a nice view. The ocean waves, distant island. Well, now to walk into this gaping maw. In before the Millennium Falcon flies out overhead. Ow. So close to him jumping off on his own. That would have been hilarious. None of those skeletons got up. Maybe it's because I'm playing on easy. It's almost like when you play on easy, the game is easier. We'll have to find out if it actually lets me finish the game. It's some sort of Phoenix adventure. That was surprisingly easy. Those are like regular enemies later, aren't they? I guess that's just our introduction to what's coming. A bread! Whoop. Apparently to reach the enemy's castle, which is blocked by high mountains, we reluctantly decided to march through the cave called Dragon's Throat. According to one medieval way of thinking, male Blemier had their faces in their chest, while female Blemier had theirs at shoulder height. Interesting. Did they have speculation on why that happened? Was there some different functions, or why that happened? As though medieval people knew evolution. But did they speculate that it was for a purpose? Or was it just how their people looked different? Thanks for the book, dude. It appears to be mostly the non-wizards that get back up. Warriors doing the work as all. Okay, this wizard got back up. Way to ruin what I was saying just as I was saying it. Ah! Haven't seen any source for it, but it makes sense. They might have believed things we think are crackers, but they're still us. Certainly thought monopods were an adaptation to hot climates. Yeah, I mean, I suppose even if you think that things were created exactly as they are now, you think that they were created that way for a reason, right? Whoop. Skeletons everywhere. Ah! Getting sliced up here. So yeah, presumably they thought there was some logic behind the guys with heads in their stomach, and there was a reason for the females having higher heads. But maybe it's just like, we've got stories of them looking like this, people have drawn pictures, we've not worked out quite why yet, but we're sure there is a reason. Then again, if you say we're sure there is a reason, somebody will quickly come up with one, no matter how ridiculous it has to be. Whole genre of medieval literature dealing with why animals look the way they do. Fair enough. I suppose even before Darwin, there was all the Lamarckian stuff and that. I don't actually know when that was. All the stuff about how giraffes stretch their necks a lot, so obviously their children will be born with longer necks, because you pass down your strength. Sounds pretty medieval now that I think about it. You eat a giraffe's heart to gain its long neck. You do go further with your... It's not as ridiculous as it is in 3, but you do go further on your flying kick in this game. Lamarckism was 18th century? Okay. That's later than I thought. But I suppose this kind of idea existed before then, is what I tentatively am trying to put forward. Am I going to lose all my magic if I die? Because it's going to end my credit, right? Don't want to waste my magic here, but these guys might kill me. I mean, looks like I've got them in a loop now. Yeah, people knew that people's kids tend to look like their parents, so yeah, I mean, when you put it that way, it sounds obvious. Ah! Well, there goes that. Oh, I have a 0 life. Didn't get to ride that lizard though. Either of them. Whoop. Lizard man. Maybe I should sprint forward and see if I can aggro the boss so I've got an excuse to drag in this cave. People didn't understand speciation and stuff, but they got inheritance, kinda. I guess that makes sense. I mean, there was like growing crops and animals and things too. I guess they didn't really see how one species could become another, but they saw how an individual species might change as they went on. Small changes, like having the same hair color as your parents, or having both your legs meld together to form a parasol protecting you from the sun. Didn't like that guy. He was kind of a jerk. Whoop. Nope. Something weird about summoning dragonfire inside the dragon's throat. What I'm getting here is that, yeesh, that spider just crawled right over her. Tyrus kind of OP on easy mode. We're just one-shotting all the bosses with our charged up magic. Forgotten the guys with giant ears. How could you? Found the castle gate standing in front of us. That was surprisingly easy. Though it did involve walking through a lava cave, so I can see why they maybe suspected we wouldn't make it. Guys, I've already dealt with your area. Don't show up behind me. What are you doing? This is a new zone. Don't you hate it when you just can't lose aggro and they start following you into whole other areas? I don't like these guys' dash attack. It keeps taking priority over mine. I do love how the music for this stage is a remix of the first game, though. Ah! His lizard is a dragon! Light them all up. Oh no, he shot me. No, I wanted to ride a dragon while my dragon rode a chicken leg. Why would you deny me this game? I don't feel I was asking for anything unreasonable. How much crazy lore is there on, like, the, stomach faces and the monopods and all of that? I should look this stuff up. How much should we know about their ancient cultures? Ah! Feel like I got that with the fire, but okay. We can agree to disagree, I suppose. Is that guy not getting back up? There we go. There was a lot in the Middle Ages and area, you'd guess far more than has survived. Yeah. Can imagine whole stories. Ooh. Hey, another one of them. All kinds of theories about how they worked. Novels about their lives. Role-playing expansions where you can be one of them. The Dogheads were thought to be peaceful forest dwellers who basically lived like us. Congratulations, but true peace will not come until you play and defeat the harder modes. Okay, I guess we've now confirmed that you do have to play on at least normal to get the real ending. The cynocephaloi. Experiment successful. Okay, what do you think? Now that we've determined that, do we give this another go now on normal difficulty, or do we move on to the next game of our beat-em-up evening? Dark Gold, who should have been imprisoned in ancient times. Should have been imprisoned but wasn't, I guess. Medieval people did think there was all kinds of wonder just beyond the explored world. Yeah, that's kind of a cool imagining. Where would modern role-playing games be without the medieval period? Do you think in hundreds of years from now, role-playing games will be... people will be saying, you know, the 2000s were such excellent inspiration for the... you know, the primitive compute age was such excellent inspiration for role-playing games. All the strange alien creatures they thought they'd find on other worlds, all the weird mysticism. Are there minigames I want to play tonight? I don't know. I mean, Final Fight's the only one you've requested, right? We gotta do that one, but I think we'll have time to do both those. I don't know what we'll do after that. Alright, tell you what, I'll go have a look for Final Fight. Be back shortly.